In today's video, we're going to be comparing Teachable with Podia to help you decide which is the best platform to launch your online course, your community, sell digital products on, or anything to do with that. So let's get right into the video. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to actually go ahead and compare the pricing first off. So Teachable actually has a free plan. Now the free plan is slightly limited. There's a lot of limitations it has on here, but you can start using it for free. Now, once you've kind of got past the free bit and you essentially need to upgrade, the cheapest plan is going to be $60 or $59 per month. And this includes 5% transaction fee, 5 published products, a community, 1 membership tier, integrated email marketing, coupons and order bumps, and custom domains and accelerator challenge. Now, the one that a lot of people look for is the custom domains. So if you want to have a custom domain on your website, it's going to be $59 per month minimum. Now, if we go over and have a look at Podia, we can see here that their pricing is a little bit different. They have a free plan and their fees are very high on it. So they charge 10% fees, which is, a lot. But there you get a website, community, you get downloads, you can do draft courses, but you don't get a custom domain, you don't get chat support, you don't get third-party code, you don't get affiliates. Now, if you're going to want to go ahead and put in a custom domain, you're going to need this starter plan here, which is $9 per month. And then you get your custom domain there. But still, 8% fees is a lot. So if you're going to be going to the sort of same fee level as Teachable, you're going to be needing the mover plan. This is 5% transaction fees, and you get everything else involved. So overall, Podia is definitely cheaper. Even if you have to go up to this mover plan, it's going to be cheaper overall. So that's for the pricing, is this one's cheaper. Now let's actually jump into the features of each of them. So if we go inside of Teachable here, this is what the dashboard initially looks like, and we can go ahead and create a school. And I've got some schools here, so I'm just going to click on this one. And on the left hand side, we have a lot of different options here. Now we have the get started, so this is basically teaching you or showing you what you need to do. Dashboard allows you to track how many people got involved, all that kind of stuff. We have users here, so this allows you to see the users inside of your Teachable. Next, we have sites. So this is a feature that a lot of people look for. This is a site builder. So you can go ahead and actually build a website that accompanies your Teachable. This is good because it allows you to do it all in one. And if you go down here, it's pretty simple. It's nothing like Shopify, but it's going to be able to get the job done. So if we go here, we can look at the home page. We can edit this. And this is what the sort of home page layout is going to look like. You can customize it a little bit, but you can't make too much customization. You kind of have to stay with this sort of design. Now, this can be good if you don't need too much. If you just want to kind of simply explain what your product is, then this is kind of adequate. It does pretty well. You can add little bits of custom code, but it's not going to be super customizable like other web builders, because that's not really its goal. We also have emails here. So we have an integrated email marketing service, which is good. It means you don't have to have any third-party stuff like Klaviyo. And here you can see, to use this, you actually have to upgrade to the basic plan. But you have like your abandoned cart emails. You can set up automations in here, which is pretty good. So now let's go down to the actual, what we're looking for, the courses, coaching, digital products, and community aspect. So this is where you can set up your courses. And something amazing that Teachable has is it has a AI builder feature. So you can go ahead, and if I create a new course, okay, I'm going to call it, let's call it Advanced Photoshop Techniques, just because that's what it's recommended. And I can use this button here that says, help me get started with AI. So I can click this button here, and it's going to ask me a little bit about what my course is. I teach people how to make YouTube thumbnails with advanced Photoshop methods. So now we're going to click generate course, and you can put whatever you want in here. I just put that for now. And it's going to basically generate you a full course curriculum, including lessons and stuff inside that you can then use. Now, it's not going to be perfect, but it will give you an idea of what you can do. So we've got stuff like introduction, overview, interface, utilizing tools, working with layers. It's really given us a lot of different things that we can work on. So design principles. If we look at, some of these are really, really good titles and, quite relevant. So this is a really good feature that I think is really good, especially if you need inspiration. So we go ahead here and we can click on this, for example. You can see now it's actually created a lesson plan for me. And this can be used as like a guideline for your lesson. So I think that's really, really cool that they've done that. Now, you also have design templates, so you can change up the design of how your course actually looks. And then they have this thing called sales pages, and this is basically a sales page separate to the website. It's obviously on your website, but you can create custom sales pages for different, courses. And it's quite good. It's like a little funnel thing here, and it allows you to integrate directly into your payment process, all that stuff. So you don't have to faff around with lots of websites, lots of payment processes, all that stuff. So it's all in one place, which is really good. So that's basically all of the features of Teachable. It's a pretty good platform overall, to be honest. There's a lot of customization you can do with it. There's some features that aren't necessary, but there's not much that you're not going to be able to do inside of Teachable. So now let's move on to Podia. So here we are inside, and the first thing we can see here is we've got the site section. So they also have an integrated site builder. You can see I've done nothing for it at this point. So I'm going to go to the edit site option, and it's going to ask me the starting template. So this is quite cool because it allows you to make a website based upon your goals, I guess. So you can have a blank site, email lander, so if you want to collect emails, link page, so you can just link people, and then full website. So let's say full website, and we could pick a starting color palette, and they'll basically create a little website for you. It's going to ask the language, and it's going to generate this pretty quickly. So boom, you can see this here is very, very nice. And in compared to Teachable, it's a lot cleaner. It looks way more professional, and it looks modern. It looks unique. This is really cool. So you can go ahead and very simply edit these if you just click on it. And then on this side here, you've got image, you've got the title, the text, the buttons. You can change up the designs. You've got the padding. So in terms of the web builder, Podia has got a much better builder. Just the site builder is so much better. It looks more professional, and you've got a little bit more flexibility with it, in my opinion. Now next we have the product section. So we can create a new product here, and it's going to ask us what type we have. So let's just say course. Now something that Podia doesn't have is the AI thing. It doesn't allow you to do the AI creation. So you're going to have to create it all manually. And I feel like the UI and the usability of this is not as good as Teachable. It's still pretty good, but I think Teachable kind of wins on that front. Next up, we've got the community section. So if we go to home, we can we can create the community here. And the community, it's a little bit blank in my opinion. It doesn't really pop out. Creating posts, they're a bit boring. There's not that many features on it. So I don't think the community section is all that good. Now it does have the email automations here, which is good. So you can have broadcasts, and you have campaigns. So that's really cool. And then you have, your audience stuff and your sales stuff. So overall, I think Podia has got much better website builder, but the other features are not as good. The core stuff's not as good. They don't have as much flexibility, all that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for a nice looking website and a simple course, Podia is better. But if you need a lot more flexibility and a lot more options, then Teachable is definitely the one to go for. So if you enjoyed the video and found it useful, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below that it helped.